back. Hold up. There's like a bar on the side. It annoys me. Hold on. It's got like a bar on the side. It makes... I'm just gonna... If it would be kind enough to let me edit the freaking... Ugh. Okay, for 1 minute I'm gonna have to do this. Bruh, what's going on? Hold on, is the stream even... Okay. Hey, Blood. I don't know what's going on with the stream right now. There's like a black bar on the side of it. It's annoying me. And Merry Early Christmas, Blood. Alright, give me like a lot of this. Oh, it's not appearing for you? Oh, okay. As long as it's not appearing... Wait. Not appearing for you? What does not appearing mean? Do you mean the stream isn't appearing? Like the stream just straight up is not appearing even though you're getting audio? No, oh, the black bar. Okay, okay. Okay, maybe it just has to do with the way Streamlabs is set up. If you're not seeing the black bar, then I am perfectly fine with that. It's the whole reason it's annoying me is because I don't want it to appear on stream. Because that would be bad. And wrong way. Yeah, today we're just going to be working on the main road out. Hi, Soul Knight. And the screen froze. Bruh. Soul Knight, I really think it's a you issue because Blood was just on the stream and they didn't have a problem, so I don't know anymore, man. I don't know. Maybe base Minecraft. Never had the motivation. Yeah. Soul Knight, say hello to Blood. Yeah. It's going pretty alright for me right now. There was something I was going to talk about today, but I don't know what it was. So, oh right. I know I talk about plans a lot, and those plans typically just don't happen because I'm lazy. But this time, I'm making it my goal that I'm going to start doing uploads on Cattail Talks. I'm making it my goal. I'm gonna do it. I will finally do it. I will do something with that channel that has been sitting there gathering dust for the last year. I will force myself to do it. Also, yeah, mega bases can be very difficult to do. I mean, I've been playing on this file for like a year, so mega base. I mean, to be fair, Bed Wars is like a short-term thing. What do we got? What are you seeing, Soul Knight? You're seeing it frozen on the Nether. Okay, interesting. I mean, hey, Soul Knight, to be fair to me, I've been uploading on the Jukebox and the Vault, and it's been going pretty well, so I'm confident I can manage a third. Just ignore the part where I haven't finished the video for tomorrow yet, and I need to go do that after the stream, but just don't worry about that. Stuck in Nether Purgatory? Yeah. Huh. I don't know why the stream froze for you. I can pull it up on my phone right now. If Twitch would load and not give me an ad. But see, I've done this like every stream for the past few streams, Soul Knight, where you come to me, it's like the stream isn't working for you, and then I have to pull it up on my phone and it works on my phone. I mean, I haven't seen if it works yet, but chances are it probably will. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, it works. You have photo proof, but I guess all it's proving is that you have inferior hardware. I don't know what's up with Twitch. I really don't know. Tried hardcore for the first time, died on day 4 because mine accidentally dropped to yeah. Hardcore, I've done a hardcore series before. Technically I did 3. One of them I died because I was super impatient. The third one I didn't even want to do it anymore, so that's why I died there. And then the second one, I actually had something good going for a bit. But then, I don't know how I died on the second one. I have the VODs. I could probably look it up, but yeah. Hardcore is for crazy people, honestly. It's for insane people that are like gods at Minecraft, and, yeah. That is not me. If you came here looking for like a hardcore series, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. Don't die to stupid stuff, it can be... Yeah, but in Minecraft you only die to stupid stuff, at least if you know what you're doing. Honestly, I remember a few months ago, I was just like, oh yeah, you know, Phil's a Minecraft drained an ocean monument. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it better. I mean, how hard can it be? Fast forward, like, 5 months later, I'm not even halfway done yet. I mean, granted, I don't know life this game, but... I mean, I stream other things, I should say. But... Oh, armor trim? You can actually see my full armor trim set right here. This is what I run. So at top, we got our Ward armor trim for the helmet. I like just the way the band looks. On the chest plate, we got the snout. And we got amethyst. Up top, we got diamond. On the leggings, we got Wayfinder with iron. And then on the bottom, with the boots, we got another diamond with the wild trim. I spent like 2 hours coming up with this armor trim combo, by the way. Back when 1.20 first came out. And then I may or may not have cheated and used an external program to help me find an ancient city, so I didn't have to spend the next 5 years waiting. I mean, it just looks nice. I don't know. Also, I don't like it when people use like the same color for the trim, for all the different trims. I just think that's lazy. If you're gonna customize, go all out, man. Honestly, I wish I could fix Soul Knight's stream, because I just am thinking about it constantly now, and it just makes me feel awkward. But, blame Twitch. It's not my fault. I'm innocent, Your Honor. Just because I might have, like, deforested the entire planet doesn't mean that I'm guilty. I'm out of space already. This is going great. Come on. Give me that. Yeah. So I think the reason, a little bit of Cattail background here on why Cattail Talks was such a massive failure is that, the original plan for Cattail Talks was that I was just going to talk about random things that were going on at the time, like whenever I'd make a video. But stupid Cattail didn't realize I just do that anyway with streaming. So there was really no point to Cattail Talks even existing. So it lasted like 5 episodes, and then I just quit. Yeah. This is like MA's pride and joy over here. Funniest joke ever. Honestly, it actually is pretty funny, but... yeah. You know, Blood, there is a... if you have the channel points, there is a thing for naming a tool. You can name it an axe. We got 2 shovels, I think. Yeah. Soul Knight named this one, I'm pretty sure. And then someone else... I don't know who named this one. Somebody named this one. So now the sword has like the longest name ever, and whenever I look at the shulker box. Like, look at that. It's just obnoxious. Look at how long that name is. Oh, 700? Well. Who knows? Maybe in like a couple months or something. I mean, I would have named the tools myself, but I already named the armor, so... I like to give my viewers rights. Very limited rights that are subject to be taken away at any time, but I do give them rights. Which is more than a lot of streamers can say for their chats, so... Ah, but 699 points is a funnier number, Blood. So is having 700 really better? I think I turn here. I probably could have turned earlier, but I think turning here is fine. Honestly, the worst thing about deforesting has to be just all the apples. You get so many apples, and they just clutter your inventory. You get enough to where you can't just throw them away, but you don't get enough to where it's like a significant amount. Yeah. I still need to update the emotes. But it's been like a few months. I can wait a few more months. There's so much stuff I just haven't done. It's a miracle I'm still working with the vault and the other thing. What's the other thing called? What is the other thing called? It's a jukebox. That thing, yeah. I know English. Probably. Alright, that's 6, but that's a side road, so the main road can be 8. Need a sub for the Among Us emotes. You can also just spend channel points. And that's mostly just because I wasn't allowed to have, like, more than 5 free emotes, so... Thanks, Twitch. But hey, I get to have some free emotes, so... What song is this? Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not sure which emote of mine I'd consider the funniest. Maybe Burb, but who knows. I'm gonna run out of stone brick. God, it's gonna take so long to go up there. Could I just do, like, an actual staircase here, maybe, though? Because, like, how high is this? I'm gonna go to, like, this elevation here. Like, this one. So, how high is this? F3, right? Yeah. So, this is Y100. What am I at right now? I'm, like, way down here. Oh, we're doing a staircase. We're doing a staircase. We're not doing this. We're doing an actual staircase. Hey. Thanks, Plague Crusader. Merry Christmas. Why do I have 2 stacks of Deepslate slabs? So this is why my inventory's a mess. Because I'm just so good at Minecraft. Song suggestion. The only reason I don't is because the only songs I play on here are my songs that I've made myself. And because people don't know my songs, actually having a song suggestion wouldn't really do anything. Technically, Force Cattail to Skip also works as a song suggestion one. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, all the music on stream is music I have made myself. I try. Honestly, making music was a complete accident. I think I might have told this story before, but the whole reason I make music is because I was in a computer science class, and for some reason one of the lessons was about music, and our computer science teacher just showed us this program online that was free that could just make music, and I became somewhat obsessed with it. Called Online Sequencer. You can find some of my old versions of songs on there. Of course, fast forward like 2 years, I'm sick of using the program because it doesn't give me exactly what I want, and also downloading songs from there is a hassle. So, I shell out like $300 for an actual music making software, and here we are. I still don't know why we found a random online music making software as part of our computer science class. We coded robots and did other stuff in it. But I don't know, man. That's the one thing I even remember, or I even used that was from computer science class, was this random music making software. And I don't even use it anymore. Your music teacher use it? Yeah. If you're wondering, I've never taken a music class before in my life, and I know absolutely zilch about music theory. So, if you want me to teach you something about music, you're out of luck. Honestly, though, music class would be really fun. It's just not my thing. In terms of actually playing an instrument. I do know how to play piano. It's been a while, but I do know how. But that's about the extent of my music knowledge, is just piano, and even then I'm not very good. One time in class, projects built robots out of cardboard. What? Use instruments, song, and a background. Made them into minis. I mean, I'm guessing this is like high school, so that's like high schooler energy right there. What is this naturally formed dirt mound? What is this? Why is this here? How is it like a perfect spire? What? I have like so much junk here. I just need to get rid of it. What do I do? How do I transport my goods? Well, the underground have a shit at the top. The only problem with that is that this right here is made of dirt, and the beacon won't activate if it can't see the sky. I could make this... I don't know what I want to do with this. It's like just off Main Street though, so there's potential. Where the heck is... Bring this over here for the sole fact that I need more cobbled Deepslate. Also, I haven't even got a beacon in my actual base yet. I just haven't put in the time to farm wither skeletons. I'm gonna have to do it eventually, but... yeah. Great dirt spot. I'm just gonna leave that there, honestly, until I actually decide to start working on the city. I could see it being a fountain. That would be cool. Do beacons work through water? Because I could... maybe I just leave that as is. And just, like, put some flowers and stuff around it. Just leave it as a natural part of the land. I don't know. I got like years to decide at this point. You know what? Blood, do you want a tour of like my actual base? I kind of want to head back to, like, drop off stuff. So. Alright. That's probably good enough for now. I can't even pick them both up. God dang it. The heck do I do? the heck do I do here? Let's just, like, mash together these brick slabs to get a stack of blocks. I don't even know. What do I do? What do I do? I guess I could just leave the stone cutter. Past midnight. Yeah. Me and online classes do not get along. I'm very much so an in-person learner, but you know, to each their own. Alright. The tour won't be too long. It's not super big. A lot of the stuff is around the base rather than in it, so... So this is the Hell Center. Alright. So we'll start with this place. We just got a bunch of sugarcane. We got an alley in here as well, so... if I just punch it, it'll pick it up and then put it over there. It might take him a few tries, but he's got the idea. So this is the north side. On the left over, or I guess the right, but whatever. We got 5 sheep. I don't use that sheep pen anymore for anything. That way is towards the middle and the central area, but we'll go this way. Over here we have our wheat farm with a seed converter, which I will put in these wheat seeds. That's just where the bone meal is. In here we have our mud purification area, where we get clay if we ever need it. Here's the smelting area. Just a lot of those. Now this is the west... yeah, this is the west wing. This is like the cool part of the base. Where everything is. So, give me a sec. That'll just stay on the floor. So this is where we have our storage for most things, and my bed, because I never built myself a bedroom. Yeah. That's the main entrance. So the decorative sheep were actually for, yeah, this one room. Yeah, I built it and it was pretty big to start with, so we're just here now. But yeah. To this side over here, I used to not play on peaceful. I used to play on hard mode. But then I stopped, but that's the reason why we have this. Also leather. I don't know why they like hiding in the corners, but they do. So. Also, where are the apples? Apples. Saplings. We'll head this way. This is the main center. We have our nice design in the middle. We have a caged alley over there, because he can just chill. He's happy. Don't worry about it. Here's a map of the base. Yeah. As closest to the grass outside. Ah, makes sense. Why do cows like to go to the grass? Anyway, this is our map of the base. That's the observatory. It's just all the area that matters. The entire base is underneath this mountain. So that was the sugarcane area. That was the west wing. We're just in the middle of it right now. Here's my horses. Well, my horse and my donkey. And then over here, we have the friend tank. They're friends. The friend tank used to be a 2x2, but I decided to give them more space when I actually dug out this place. This is the south side. Over here we have our potion lab. It was the last thing added. It's not very fleshed out. I don't really do potion stuff, but if I ever need to, it's here. Here's our melon farm, and then the pumpkin farm right here as well. They used to have torches around here, but I replaced it with lanterns, just better ambiance. So that's the south side. Nothing exciting there, really. I don't use the pumpkin and the melon farm anymore. The melon farm, I just don't use melons or anything. And then the pumpkin farm, I have a way better one now. On the east side, here's the lava forge. It's a lot of lava. 4,000 days. Yeah, what day are we on right now? Where does it say the day? No idea where it says the day. Day 880? I don't know where it says that. Well, if I knew how to read this screen, I'm sure it would be very impressive. Anyway. Oh, next to difficulty on the left-hand side. Where the heck is difficulty? Oh, local difficulty day 880. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you. On this part, we have the unfinished room. This one was never finished. I might finish it eventually, but... yeah, I don't know. I didn't realize that this was birch floor. I just never realized that for some reason. But yeah, this just is where I hold my cobblestone. Yeah. It's just for cobblestone. That's it. It's like a really fancy storage room, but... yeah. And then in here is where we keep all our enchanted books. We have our armor trims. We got our enchanting table and all of this. Can never have enough cobble. Yeah, I actually like started... I used to have this double chest down here full of cobblestone. But that didn't last. So yeah, that's the main base. There's a lot in here. You could just have this be self-sustainable for a while. But the real treat is when you get out here, right? The real treat is out here, because that's the trading center. That's where my villagers just live. This is the trading center. You know, got a lot of villagers. And I mean a lot of villagers. But this is not what I used the cobble on. Believe it or not, all of this stone was just stone and not cobble. So, over here, ignore the iron farms for a second. Over here, we have the automatic pumpkin farm. This pumpkin down here is to signify that it once filled up the entire double chest full of 64 pumpkin stacks. So yeah, all the cobble went to building pistons and observers. You can't see them because it's covered in andesite, which I actually had to go get some andesite for this, by the way, because it's a lot of andesite. And a fun fact about this farm. The entire thing is within one chunk. The only thing outside the chunk are the walls, and that's it. Oh, and the redstone torches. But by default, the tracks will be powered anyway, so... that's one of the bridges. That's another bridge I started to build, but I just didn't. This is where my sheep are now. I built this recently. Honestly, the most annoying part of this was just breeding the sheep. But yeah, it's all automated. This automatically just sends shears up whenever I need to replenish them. A pickaxe name not belonging to the swords. No, please don't. Oh my god. And it's gonna be a pickaxe too, so I'm actually have to use it. Yeah, great. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Down there's the failed string duper and the failed bamboo farm. I'm gonna redo the bamboo farm eventually. Up there is the original mob farm. I built this thing back when it was on easy difficulty, or hard difficulty, or whatever difficulty it was on. But yeah, that elevator took a while to build. Over here is the original automatic melon farm. This thing is not very good. It's very inefficient, both in space and in how it actually works. And if I ever make another automatic melon farm, this thing just has no reason to exist. And then last on our basic tour is over here we have our observatory. I imported all these cherry trees, by the way. This is not a cherry blossom or a cherry grove. And then this is our world map. I went searching far for the armor trims. You would not believe how hard it was to get the wild armor, the stupid wild one. So yeah, that's the city. This is where we are. And then up here is the tub. Actually, I need to update this map, because we also have the creeper farm now. Let's go update it. And we can check out the tub. Yeah, so a couple streams ago, it was like 2 streams ago, I made this creeper farm right here. It's not very big, but it's here. And then Council's making cool awesome pickaxe of icy darkness flaming light. I don't even know what that means. And then this is the tub. So, the story here is that I wanted sea lanterns. That's it. That's the entire story. Could take this back with me. So yeah, I imported a bunch of lava buckets from the forge, and I slowly but surely am clearing out this entire area. And then I'm gonna make a guardian farm. A little kid's first RPG maker. True. Yeah. I have no idea where I'm currently expanding. I don't think it's that way, no. Where am I expanding to? It is over here? Okay. So yeah, this is where all my gravel goes. And yeah, that's basically the world. It's been over a year, and we've had a lot of progress. We've had a lot of not progress. I didn't kill the dragon until like May. Was it May? No, it was March. I didn't kill the dragon until March, and I made the world not this year, but previous year's July. Because that's when I got my new computer. Was it previous July? Yeah, it was. So yeah, this is Been like a year in the making. 3 hours a week. To use all the pick horse plants. It's happened before. It has really happened before. But honestly, the biggest like skill gap with pick-up plant is that a lot of people don't know the names of the plants. So, if they don't know the name, it sucks to be them. I more commonly play PvZ2 than PvZ1 anyway. Actually, where did that go? Look at that. So many plants. Yeah. Like PvZ1, it's not nearly as bad. It's typically like some of the more niche plants that they don't know the names of. But PvZ2, I play a lot more PvZ2 on stream than PvZ1, or at least recently more so. So, since they don't know the PvZ2 plants, they don't know to pick the PvZ2. Yeah. Yeah, no, PvZ2, I've been playing since back in the Star days. Back when there were, like, actual world maps and gate keys and stuff. But yeah, PvZ2 plants, they do not know. They do not know. And honestly, it's better for me because they don't pick garbage. So, you know, skill issue. When you play in any order in Egypt had an endless run. It has always had an endless. The endless zones? Yeah, those have always existed. At least, like... yeah, no, they've always existed. Played when you played in any order in Egypt had an endless run. What is played in any order? Oh, that would be... That would be the World Keys update. Fun fact about that one, the whole reason that update even existed is because Zach Scott, of all people, went to, like, PopCap headquarters and beat their challenge. And as a reward, they made it so you no longer had to play, or no longer only got one world key for beating a world. Which, honestly, was kind of a bad change, but if people got stuck behind Big Wave Beach, then that would have also sucked, so... Egypt doesn't have an endless zone anymore? What? Why does Ancient Egypt not have an endless zone? I mean, I know I haven't played in a while since they got rid of expansion levels, but, like, dude, what? Yeah. I don't really play base PvZ2 anymore. I've just fallen out of love with the 50 Sun meta. I mean, I never liked it that much in the first place, but... Also, PvZ2 level design is garbage. I actually made a whole Cattail Talks video just talking about how PvZ2 just slowly killed itself through power creep. Because if you notice, if you actually, like, play the game, you notice that each world gets, like, shorter than the last. At least after Big Wave Beach it does. And by shorter, I mean in terms of, like, level length. Not in terms of, like, amount of levels. But, yeah. I think the biggest crime in all of PvZ2 was the fact we didn't get zombie dinosaurs. Dude, I was in like, I want to say like 3rd grade maybe when PvZ2 first came out. I don't know. It was a long time ago. And I was just like, you know what? They're going to make zombie dinosaurs. There's going to be like the Gargantuar T-Rex. It's going to be awesome. And no. You know what they do instead? They do nothing with Jurassic Marsh. They do nothing. It was garbage. There was nothing of value there. I hate it. That is not the newest plant. That is not the newest plant. That's a few years gone. Olive plant was like 3 years ago. I don't even play PvZ2 anymore, but like I've kept up with the plants. And Olive Pit is not recent. They added Ice Shroom back. They did, like, they butchered Scaredy Shroom into oblivion. But yeah, Olive Pit. I actually like Olive Pit because I've played Reflourished and Altverse, which have Olive Pit in them. They're advertising it as new? Why? Plant's like 3 years old. What's wrong with them? I do like Olive Pit. It's just a shame that it gets hard countered by like Troglobites and Arcade. But what can you do, you know? Every plant has its counter. Yeah. You know, that's actually a question for you, Blood. Have you played Reflourished or Altverse? I highly recommend Altverse if you like PvZ1. Because it's as close to a PvZ1 style PvZ2 as you're ever going to get. The biggest crime... Pakra was the end game for power creep. I think Pakra was not the biggest culprit, it was just the end point. It just had to exist at some point. The plant that completely breaks the game. But it had always been happening. Or creeping, as it would be said. Yeah, because for some reason they made Wintermelon 500 Sun and, like, buffed it from PvZ1, despite the fact that Wintermelon was, like, only balanced in PvZ1 because there's an upgrade plant. And even then, it was still, like, really good. And they just... From there, they're just like, yeah, but what if we had, like, Primal Potato Mine? You know, 50 Sun Cherry Bomb, because we didn't... Who cares anyway, at this point? I honestly think Primal Mine is the biggest culprit for power creep. I don't think there's a way to justify it. With Pakra, at the very least, you could say that there's, like, leveling and whatever. Because Pakra came out around leveling, I think. Yeah, no, Pakra came out after leveling existed. So even though Pakra's broken, you could just argue everything else is broken anyway. Primal Mine, you cannot make that argument. Can't play mods since you play mobile and don't have a personal laptop. You can play mods, even with a mobile. It's just... downloading them would be the issue. Yeah, no, I'm not saying Pakra isn't a problem, but... at that point, PvZ2 was already gone. And it all dates back to Wintermelon, because Wintermelon was the problem child that they didn't fix. They didn't nerf in any way. And then Big Wave Beach happened. I excuse Jester because Jester was honestly probably a mistake on their part. They didn't think Jester would be as broken as they were. Like, Dark Ages is when they came out with Peanut and thought that would counter Jester. They obviously weren't very smart. Also, this is probably my hottest take ever, but I think Octo Zombie is actually a well-designed zombie. But it's just not used in good places, I guess. If they used it a bit more sparingly, I think people would be more forgiving. But I think Octo is actually a very well-designed zombie, because it has a lot of counters. Yeah. Because, like, I think the biggest problem with Octo is that it can throw octopi from off-screen. I think that's its biggest problem. But I don't think it's that bad. The real culprit, and the real reason that Big Wave Beach sucks, is Fisherman. Because if Fisherman didn't exist, Big Wave Beach would be like 90% easier, I swear. Because you know what Fisherman does? It forces you to run infinite with plant food. And if you don't run infinite plant food, you lose. Honestly, I think the PvZ2 community doesn't hate Octo that much. I think they hate Jester more. Which is completely fair, but yeah. The casual audience definitely wants Octo to burn. And I don't blame them that much. Because Octo was not given a counter in the world it was introduced in. Like, the closest thing you get to an Octo counter in Big Wave Beach is Banana Launcher. And that's Banana Launcher. Also, Banana Launcher is a high skill floor plant, so casual audience not gonna do so well with BL. But yeah, PvZ2 community, they're very strange when it comes to zombies they like and dislike. For some reason, they hate Mecha Football. I don't know why. I actually think Mecha Football is one of the best designed specials in the entire game, but that's just me. Like, it's really annoying, yeah. It's a prevent or die zombie, but it does that in a unique way that's actually fun, and you can play around. Snapdragon is surprisingly good against Octo. And of course there's Rotobega, but that didn't come out until after, so it doesn't count. I do like the change where Hot Potato can melt octopi. I think that's really cool, even if it is extremely niche. Yeah. Snapdragon is completely broken as well, but it's not nearly as bad as like half the other plants in the game. I don't know why they made it immune to ice in Frostbite Caves. They eventually did that for some reason and made it a heater, even though it really shouldn't be. Like, just because you can breathe fire doesn't mean that you're not gonna be frozen to death, right? Okay, counterpoint to your counterpoint, or counterpoint to your hot take. Instas are the least well-designed thing in all of PvZ2, and requiring a zombie to be taken out with instas is bad game design. I actually don't think Jester is poorly designed. I just think that they didn't realize it wasn't an early game special, and were just dumb. But I think there is sufficient counterplay to Jester, especially considering things like Spikeweed, Bonk Choy, Snapdragon. Fume Shroom was introduced to deal with it, and Laser Beam was right there as well. I think if you were forced to use projectile plants against Jester, it would give wall plants a lot more as well, which would be an interesting dynamic. Because you never are really forced to use wall plants in PvZ2, except Infinite, because Infinite is broken. So, If Jester forced you to actually use wall plants to prevent it from just destroying your lawn, I think that would be interesting. Dark Ages is mid-game? It is. Well, Dark Ages as a world specializes in mid-game zombies. King, Jester, Wizard. All of those are mid-game threats. The problem with Dark Ages is that Jester they treat as an early game threat and not a mid game threat for whatever reason, which throws the balancing into whack. Luckily they didn't make that mistake with King or Wizard, but if they didn't send Jesters on like the 3rd or 4th wave, then we wouldn't be complaining about it nearly as much, because it would be considered a not early game zombie. Dark Age is also extremely mid. True. In all honesty, I like a lot of the Dark Ages plants, and I think the Gravestones is one of my favorite gimmicks for any world, because I like kind of the dynamics that it brings, and Necromancy's fun. As long as it doesn't bounce my plants around too much, because that's annoying, but... Spawning Gravestones and being able to spawn, like, Jesters mid-lawn is really fun, I guess. Like, in the mid-game, you gotta be prepared for that, but the fact that you know to be prepared for that makes it fair, because you're expecting that. And they never do anything outrageous like spawn a Gargantuar. I just wish Magnet was better. It's one of my favorite plants, and the fact that it's not better is extremely saddening. They should have introduced a second zombie, or I guess a 3rd special in part 2 of Dark Ages, just for Magnet to be a little bit better. Like, come on. Come on. But yeah, I love Magnet. And, what else is there in Dark Ages? Fume is better than people give it credit for. Puffshroom is, of course, broken, but we don't need to talk about that. Sunshroom is also broken, but we don't need to talk about that. Peanut's trash. Hypno is actually somewhat better in PvZ 2 than it was in PvZ 1, because zombies can eat grid items. And Sunbeam, the ultimate gatekeeper, I guess. If you're good at using Sunbeam, you're probably an elite player. And you find Sunbeam to be absolutely broken. And then otherwise you find it to be absolutely useless. But yeah. Equivalent to Tomb Raiser? That's a good point. It should have a Tomb Raiser type zombie. You know what they should have done? They should have done a Gravedigger that had a shovel, right? And what it would do is it would dig up gravestones. But then you also have Magnet there and Fume Shroom, which both counter it. It would have been like Excavator before Excavator. You know? That would have fixed multiple problems with Dark Ages right there. And it's a zombie that likes to be necromancied because it likes to dig up graves further into the lawn. And also, it would be it could be an excavator that doesn't instantly just shovel up walls and instead eats them, and it could only shovel on like empty tiles or something. I don't know. Just throwing out ideas here. Maybe PopCap should hire us, dude. It's so easy to make better ideas than what people are actually working with nowadays. Also, Dragon Imp was underutilized and not really used in the right world, but whatever. I guess it was like a Zomboss fight zombie, but like, come on. Why is it immune to fire? Like, that's actually an interesting property. If that was in Frostbite Caves, Altverse did it with the or whatever it's called, Sasquatch Imp. A zombie immune to fire in Frostbite Caves, but like, come on. Why is Dragon Imp there? 1k points achieved? Uh-oh. Oh, right. Naming a tool, I think, is 7k. I think. I don't actually know. It's been a while since I've looked at channel points and how they work. $7.5k. Okay. Yeah. Can I go back to Jurassic Marsh for a second, though, and say that it's the worst world in PvZ2 by a long shot? Like, I don't think it's even close. Name one good thing about Jurassic Marsh. Aside from the music. The music doesn't count because all PvZ2 music is good. I'm just in a rant against Jurassic Marsh mood, I guess. Like, really, the only special is Jurassic Bully, a zombie created to counter one specific plant because that plant completely broke the game. Seriously, PopCap. Also, Ankylosaurus is the stupidest thing ever. Raptors kicking zombies to column 3 is, like, insane. I guess Stego is fine. But still, like, why? And Pterodactyl isn't terrible, but why can it carry bullies? What's the point of that? No special zombies dressing Marsh. Most dinosaurs don't do anything. The ones that do anything use sparingly or annoying. Yeah. Whoever thought of Ankylo is just a monster. Like, the most unbalanced zombie in PvZ2 isn't even a zombie. It's just a frickin' dinosaur. Like, not only does Ankylo push back your plants, but it also, like, sends the zombie to column 2. And it can synergize with Gargantuars. You can send Gargantuars to column 2. Why? I guess T-Rex is fine, but it's also kind of boring and completely negated by chill, so... yeah. I think Rock Puncher is really good, though. I really like Rock Puncher, which is a shame because he's an expansion zombie. And that kind of says a lot about Jurassic Marsh, that my favorite thing about it is the expansion zombie. But I do think Rock Puncher is a really clever zombie for Jurassic Marsh. Because preventing planning space with a zombie that's immediately threatening, so you can't just, like, instant it right away. Also, it's, like, bulky enough to be immune to a single instant, which means that you actually have to deal with it in some capacity. And it's immune to Primal Pea Shooter. Like, it's got everything going for it. But just a shame that it's stuck in Jurassic Marsh with the other losers. Are there even zombies that far in the past? One of the Zombie Almanac entries points that out, but I don't know which one. But then again, there is a time machine going around, you know? Maybe some Frostbite Cave zombies got lost or something. Or zombies are just a different species from humans entirely. Pretty sure it's the Garg entry. See, this is like the sign of true PvZ2 pros. We know the Almanac entries. Like, that's the difference between, like, a hardcore fan and, like, someone who's just good at the game. Like, someone who's good at the game doesn't know the Almanac entries. 1 hour stream already? Huh. Well, time for a water break. The stream is brought to you by water. drink water. And yes, what is playing right now is a remix of Rigor Mortis from PvZ 1. Underrated song. Too comfy in bed, you gotta get more. I mean, if you aren't thirsty, then you don't need to go get some, but... yeah. See, I never understood the whole PvZ 2 is a garbage game, like, argument, because... so many PvZ staples were created from PvZ 2. And pre-leveling, I would say that PvZ 2 could actually debatably be, like, considered superior to the original. Nowadays, no, but... like, plant food, that's a PvZ 2 thing. Plant food came from there. There's a lot of other stuff too, like a lot of the mainstays, like Bonk Choy, PvZ 2. Pay-to-win mechanics. See, the pay-to-win mechanics weren't that bad pre-leveling though. Like, the only thing it would give you was plants, right? And power-ups, but the power-ups are whatever anyway. And you'd need like a ton of coins to get all of them. Or to use enough power-ups to beat a level. But... like, the plants... most of the plants weren't super broken at the time. Like, actually think about it. Because when Big Wave Beach came out, right? Like, Big Wave Beach was over and done with. What was the best pay-to-win plant? It was probably, like, Snow Pea. And it's Snow Pea in PvZ 2. And that was pre-Snow Pea buff. Like, it's good, but it's not destroying everything. You know? I don't know. I'm a big PvZ 2 defender, at least, like, old PvZ 2. I do think the Power Plants update just killed it. No reason for anything now. Like, why would you do that to me? I don't even know why they added the Power Plants update. Like, I don't understand the reason. I guess to add loot boxes was their reason for it. To revamp the entire game was to add loot boxes. Thanks so much. But yeah. New rent-a-plant lets you into one level. For certain level change plans. Resetting to get the plant you got. That's actually like a good system in a game that has pay-to-win stuff. Like, you know, exclusive pay-to-win plants. That's actually a decent system. Because it makes people, like, you know, more incentivized to buy those plants. Obviously, I'd prefer it if there wasn't any pay-to-win mechanics at all, but if you're gonna have them, letting people try out the plants early is a fair compromise. There's no limit how many times you can do it. Yeah, so they counteracted their own pay-to-win on accident. At least in adventure levels. I guess the reason they don't care is because nobody plays adventure levels anymore. Because it's all about arena, you know? And Penny's Pursuit. Like, who cares? So if it's seen him, you can get it easier. Yeah, that's a good system. That's actually a good system. I didn't know they did it that way. But if they're going to have pay-to-win stuff, then they could do it like that. I still disagree fundamentally with leveling, but making plants seedium instead of directly pay-to-win is also just a good change, especially if they have the rent-a-plant system. But I don't know. See, they can make good decisions like once every 20 years or whatever. Alright, first apples, saplings, and then we gotta put away the seeds over here. Yeah. Alright, quick question. Favorite PvZ2 plant? Move the level where you test leveling in ancient Egypt. Oh, that one? Huh. I mean, it was whatever anyway, but, like, interesting. I don't know why they'd do that. Maybe because some sort of code change? Oh, I'm full on grass blocks. That means I need to move them into proper storage. Well, I do have this free over here. My guess is that they changed that because of a coding change, just with how the base code probably works. Yeah. BL or Wintermelon? Honestly, fair. Winter is fun, and Banana Launcher adds like a micro element to the game. That's really nice. Very respectable choices. And honestly, as basic as you'd think that would be, not a lot of people say Wintermelon is their favorite plant. I think because it's so basic, it's often overlooked as a favorite. Which is kind of sad, actually, suffering from success. Dog keeps adjusting on the bed. Bruh. The dog. Why would the dog do this? My cat like does the same thing. Yeah. Well, he did the same thing before we kicked him out, but... Pets just do be like that. They just want attention. And they want to be close to you. And it can be adorable and it can be annoying. It's very rarely both. Okay, let us... Now that you can rename signs, I no longer have to apply glow ink to this. Yeah. I just have 24 coal ore for no reason. Alright. We're halfway through the stream. I think it is time to go work on the tub some more. It was a feature at some point before. Maybe it was. I don't know. Put away the storage box. Also, I just have 2 stacks of sticks now. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. Wait. Give me that. If you're wondering why there's salmon in there, it's if I find a cat. Oh wait, I need to repair this shovel. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh. You know, I love talking about PvZ, but it's always so weird because I never know, like, what to talk about with it, I guess. It's the way to put it. PvZ was my favorite franchise at one point. But, that crown has since been taken, unfortunately, due to lack of releases on PvZ's end. Yeah. All your planks become sticks. No. Awful. Hate to see it. Oh, I still have the map in my other hand. I didn't even notice that was there for like the last half hour. Whoops. I could have saved an inventory slot. Found me from a PvZ Heroes stream. Yeah, PvZ Heroes, still a great game. Probably my favorite card game. I don't know what competition there is, but I guess Slay the Spire is a card game, so that would win. But in terms of like actual traditional card games, it would be my favorite. Yeah. PvZ Heroes, a very good game, very underrated. Never spent a dime in that one. Burb is too powerful. Oh. I guess my biggest gripe with Plants vs. Zombies is just that it's not done anything. And what they did have, they just aren't taking advantage of. I came up with the craziest idea the other day, though. Like, what if there was a PvZ roguelike, right? Like, kind of like how Endless Zones work, where you, every round you get to pick a plant, you know? But you'd, like, get to pick plants after every round, and then you get to choose which route you go to, which zombies you'd face. Then maybe there'd be, like, shops where you could buy specific plants. Like, that would be really cool, right? Especially if there was, you know, routes to go to different areas, right? Like, you could either go to the pool, but maybe you don't have anything to counter the zombie that it shows. Like, you know, maybe it's a zomboni. So you instead decide to go to, like, I don't know, the Dark Ages or something, because you have some mushrooms. That would be cool. Is that Astrocot? Yeah. The Seedling is the, it's the blessed one. It's the one that blesses people the most. I've never been good with Seedling, honestly. But that might just be because I don't really use it that much. Because my favorite hero is Beta. And then after that, it would probably be GS, then Rose, or Rose GS. And then, like, Walnight's there. You got Solar Flare, who's pretty good. Basically everybody except Citron. And then Nightcap is also kind of just there, I guess. Like, I like him more than Combustible, and probably Knuckles, but I don't know, I don't play Nightcap that much. And I don't really play Seedling decks with Solar Flare, so... Got your first Legendary recently. Really, no Legendaries. Of course, you can probably guess my opinion on which Legendary I think everybody should use. Get super unlucky? Yeah. I typically don't get a lot of legendaries from draws either. Like, maybe once every season reset. And then, like, maybe 2 or 3 when I get 1,000 pack going. But it's about it, you know? Yeah. Yeah, burb. 10% is a lie. It probably is. Typically, out of... what is it? So you get, like, 6 cards per pack, right? You get 6 cards per pack, so statistically, in 2 packs you would get a legendary. That is wrong. No. Legendaries are more like 5%, I would say. What heroes do you got? Because I'm guessing you don't have a lot of heroes either. So you're probably going to be buying the premium packs. Also, always save 1,000 gems to get the bonus packs, because it's just worth it. Unless you say beta or HG packs, then you should probably get those instead, but... Oh. What? Oh, that's... Unable to switch game mode. I did not know that F3 plus N did that. I was trying to click F3 plus B to get hitboxes. Well, at least that proves I've never gone into creative on this file. Solar Flare Green Shadow and Spadow, and then a Boogaloo SB. Don't even got the 3rd free zombie hero yet. Interesting. Yeah. When I started out, I did very bad choices. Well, Solar Flare is a good choice. Actually, yeah, no, Solar Flare is probably the best choice. I got Solar Flare, Wall Knight, Green Shadow, and then, for the zombies, I got Smash and Boogaloo. I really should have gone for Infinity instead, but Smash is fun, I guess. I don't know. If you don't have going viral, though, Smash can be a big pain to play. I'm a plant main myself, so I don't play zombies too often. Typically when I do, I play Rust Bucket, but it's not very often you see that. Which is like the Smash little gimmick. Yeah. Not a very viable strategy, though, considering Squash exists. And Shamrocket. And a lot of other counters to that. Like Freeze, but... You know, it's probably fine. Oh, it's only 3. I miscounted. I'm not very smart. Yeah. Smash is really good for sports decks. That's what Smash is really good at. If you like running sports, then Smash is probably your guy. Passenger seat, no ban. I don't know why saying shotgun would get you banned. This is Twitch. We do stream like shooter games on here. Well, I don't. I streamed Garden Warfare 2 once. Honestly, people have sworn in my chat before. I don't think Twitch is gonna enforce policy super hard on this, but or maybe you mean something else entirely, and I'm just like saying something completely different, and you're just like, what is this guy talking about? Which would be funny, but also score 1 against Cattail, I guess. I had to permit that turn. Oh, I did this 5. I'm stupid. Why am I so stupid? I'm big dumb. I also like how you just said that in a chat message. get banned for explaining how you saw someone else get banned. 1.2k points. I have no idea how the point system really works. The reason using, what is it, the get an emote is 100 points is because it wouldn't let me put it any lower. Also, I'm pretty sure asking for an emote only gives it to you for that stream, which is unfortunate. But, yeah. There aren't a lot of things to do with points. But, who knows? I mean, technically if I ran a poll, I could just give you bonus points. I could just, like, run a poll and do, like, a vote. I've seen other streamers do that. That would be really funny, but... we'll see, we'll see. $6.3k points for no specific reason. Ow. How about this, Blood? How about this? When you get to name a tool, I will automatically refund all your points. But you have to get to that 7.5k the first time yourself. But once you actually get to name the tool, I will instantly give you back all your points. How does that sound? You know, to provide our players with a sense of pride and accomplishment. Actually, I just realized that would be the funniest name ever for an achievement. Like, imagine you made a game, and that's the 100% completion achievement. Just says a sense of pride and accomplishment. Yeah. Running on nothing but 3 chicken tenders and some mac and cheese. I mean, you don't gotta watch all of the streams. You could even just have the stream on, like, in the background while you're doing something else. Lurking is fair game when it comes to Twitch points. Why are the sponges, like, not going in full range? What is wrong with them? I don't understand how the water mechanics in this game work. Also, chicken tenders are good. I really want to make a chicken strip tier list. That's gonna be, like, one of the big things. The chicken strip tier list from Cattail. I've had a lot in my day. Believe me. Like, whenever I go to, like, just like a diner type restaurant, that's just my first instinct, is chicken strips. If you don't have good chicken strips, then you aren't getting my business. 1 million points targeted. VIP roll on Twitch. You can just buy the VIP roll for 1 million points. Why? Also, I'm pretty sure you can only have a limited number of VIPs, so subathon chicken tier list. That would not be long enough for a subathon, I'm sorry. I mean, I could do it during a subathon, but... Honestly, making a song on stream would be a good one, though. What is wrong with sponges? Like, the water physics right now are going insane. What the heck? Why? Make a song about Burb? I don't think you've heard the acclaimed choir of Burb. Can't you do this too quick with sand and gravel? Theoretically, yes. But, problem, that would take a lot of gravel. Like, a lot of gravel. Like, it already takes an obscene amount of gravel just to do the borders for these sections, right? What the... Oh, there was sponge there. I just thought my my A key just stopped, or S keys just stopped working for some reason. Middle of the ocean, the floor is gravel. The floor is sand, actually, and I also don't want to touch the floor. And also, mining under the water is annoying. I could get more gravel. I actually have a place where I can get gravel. Fourteen. Alright. Let's go show off where I get gravel from. No way to change sensitivity on it. That sounds like it does suck. I went too far to the right. Here we are. Welcome to my gravel, you know, collection area. Yeah. There's just a lot of gravel here, you know? Also, finding a good mouse is hard. Also, if I didn't have a Silk Touch shovel, 1 in 8 of these would just turn into flint. Best music PvZ. True. Like, everybody knows that, though. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Loon Boon is the best track. We're gonna have words. Oh. I don't know where I ranked Loon Boon. I actually ranked all the PvZ1 tracks. I can actually just pull that up on my phone real quick. Hold up. Obviously, Loon Boon's pretty great, but best song in PvZ1? Don't know about that one. Like, Loon Boon's pretty good, but I don't know, man. Like, you got Rigor Mormist, you got Graze the Roof, Ultimate Battle. Hold up, I'm actually gonna look this up on my phone now, where the list is. Where is it? Where is it? Song rankings. Here we go. PvZ. Okay. Yeah. So, I did not know I ranked it this way, but actually thinking about it, it makes sense. So I went off of the songs on the official Plants vs. Zombies OST soundtrack, which you can find on Bandcamp. If you want to actually buy it, I like actually own the soundtrack digitally. If they had a physical, I'd probably get that too. But so, you probably wouldn't guess what the ranking is for the last one, but Crazy Dave's Greeting is the bottom one because I think it's just the trailer thing and it just has a bunch of random Crazy Dave lines. The actual lowest song is Choose Your Seeds. Both the original and the in-game version. Just, I don't know. I guess it's too short. Yeah. I actually have notes on this too. Yeah. So, my notes on Choose Your Seeds say it's, great but too short. And this is, like, bottom of the list, by the way. This is, like, the bottom songs. Let's see. The lowest in-game song, aside from Choose Your Seeds, is Crazy Dave. Which I guess makes sense. Very good. After that, we got Zen Garden. Favorite non-main series. Okay. My favorite PvZ game in general is Garden Warfare 1. I'm pretty sure Garden Warfare 1 is just my favorite PvZ game in general. If it's not, it's pretty close. I think the problem with PvZ 1 for me is that I've played it so many times, I've kind of done all there is to do in the game. Like, I've played it so many times, I mean, I've replayed the story, like, 50 different times, maybe, not including replaying the story in the, you know, the replay mode with the 3 random slots. I mean, just a first-time playthrough. I've done, like, 50 times. I've played way too much PvZ. I guess it makes sense that my name is literally Cattail. Because I've played so much PvZ. Literally the only viewer right now? Yeah. I mean, I've said this before, if I was streaming for views, I'd do it on YouTube. I don't know, I just like the emote system Twitch has, and a lot of other small things that just make it more favorable than YouTube to me. How much gravel do you think I have? Oh my goodness! Yeah. So, surprising to me is that, although it's not the #1 ranked song, that would be the unused version of Graze the Roof. My highest ranked song on the PvZ soundtrack is actually Brainiac Maniac, of all things. Which, was not expecting. Oh, and Twitch also has a clip system. You know, just in case that's potentially relevant. Anyway. Yeah, so of all things, Brainiac Maniac tops my list. Graze the Roof unused version is my #1, of course, though. And then Graze the Roof is at #4. Or, yeah. Ultimate Battle is at #3. Very good song. Big fan of Ultimate Battle. So how little do you think this is actually going to fill the frame? Hey, Loon Boon did make top 10. I do not need monetary support, do not worry, Blood. Though I do appreciate the thought. Yeah, no, we're just here to have a good time. So, I'll have you take a guess, Blood. I have ranked the music for 2 games, and only 2 video games. I've ranked all the songs. Can you guess what the other one is? I'm actually kind of surprised I did this one myself, because it's not something I do a lot, but I decided to put the pressure at 2 a.m. Why? Why would they just forgot? They just forgot. See, what happened is they woke up at 2 a.m. in a cold sweat, and there's like, I forgot to take out the trash, oh my god. The hint is that it wasn't a PvZ game. Hey, Zumbotany. I actually didn't rank this one that high on the list. Minecraft? No. It's a very out of left field pick and not very much in character for me, because I don't talk about it ever. But, of all the games I've played, like, including my 1,000+ hours in Minecraft, my hundreds of hours in, like, Slay the Spire, all these other games, of all things, it's a game I've only ever played through completely once. That would be Undertale. It makes sense if you think about it, I guess, because Undertale's music, but, like, I'm not a big Undertale guy. Like, I think the game's fun. I really like the story, but, like, I don't know, don't really care that much about the whole scene. But for some reason, of all the games I could have ranked the music of, I chose Undertale. I don't know, man. I guess it makes sense considering I have, like, you know, 2 different Castlevanias and 2 Randomanias, but, like, whatever. Megalovania is Megalovania top 10? Megalovania doesn't even make top 15. That's some good tracks. After like 3 playthroughs, you experienced everything. Well, it's like, you know, the reason I played the game was for the story, right? But Undertale's best experience blind. I did not experience it blind. And as a result, I didn't have as good of a time with it as I probably could have. So, just kind of disappointing, I guess. It was my own fault, but if your game is very story-centric and the gameplay is, like, fun, but not the main selling point, then, you know, that does not lend itself well to future playthroughs. Which is fine, but not what I look for in games. For some reason, out of all the fight themes in Undertale, my favorite one is Asgore. I don't know why. Why am I talking about this stuff again? We were talking about, like, PvZ music. Speaking of music, I'd like to remake this song for like the 3rd time. I've never been satisfied with this song. Oh my god. You ever just have one of those melodies you want to put into a song, but you just can't figure out how to make it sound the way you want it to? That's this song right here. Three playthroughs to the 3 endings. Only play more if you really want to find all the secrets. Yeah. So I never actually fully completed my genocide route. I did beat Sans, but after that I just reset because I didn't want to deal with the whole waiting 20 minutes or whatever. So then I boot up another game to try and like do Pacifist again or whatever, but I just get bored halfway through. And for some reason I just had like PTSD from Sans or something, but Papyrus was giving me trouble, which is embarrassing, but haven't really touched it in years, so. Undertale is a game I wish that I didn't really know anything about when I played it, but then again, if I didn't know anything about it, I wouldn't have played it, so Catch-22 right there. But yeah. I think Minecraft has to be my most played game of all time. But I think Plants vs. Zombies is second. Nothing changed. It's only allowed to. Which game? Undertale? Yeah. So, I only have 50 gravel left, and the only thing I was able to do, right, was seal off this area, and then seal off this area. So, as for gravel being faster than using sponges, I'm gonna call you out on that one, Chief. Two hours now. Time for another water break. But first I want to do this. Give me that. Okay. A lot of kelp. I wonder how many hours of music I have. I know I have over 24. But I wonder, like, exactly how many hours I got. May pass out. You can feel free to just jump off the stream and go to bed, Blood. I don't want you to drive yourself to insomnia like me. I really want to know how much time it would take to play through all of my songs. It's just one of those things I just think about now. God dang it. Why did I do this to myself? Nightblood, thanks for hopping by the stream. It was really fun having you here. Get some good rest. Looks like the water's cooperating. Alright, Agua, let's go. Why are you like this? This song went fast. I thought it was longer. All right. We are spending the next hour just going through this section. That's what we got to do. So we're going to do it. Okay, what songs do we got going on here? Play Q. Walk of Spring, Castlevania, First of All, Patrol Horde. Okay. A lot of PVZR. But we do have Render Saraga Extended. New song, or, well, remastered song. Okay, nice. This one is one of the ones that needs to be remade. It's on the list. Okay. More sponges. Why? What is making the water not disappear? Okay. Give me that. Here we go. This is like one of the largest areas, so the sooner we can get this out, easier it will be. Okay. Get out of here. Boom. Alright, let's jump. Wham. Honestly, can't wait to release Walk of Spring and Beat of Summer. Volume 2 is... It's such a cohesive package compared to Volume 1, in my opinion. I don't know. I mean, I guess it is less random, so... kinda defeats the naming convention purpose, but... just because it's random doesn't mean it doesn't have a theme, I guess. It's actually cooperating. Oh my god. The water's actually working with me. It's a miracle. Yeah, there's Cattail. This and DX are just two different songs completely. Like, more so, I think, than any other, like, alternate version of a song. This and DX are just completely different songs. The original Cattail is a song about just... I don't know. I guess you could argue it's about nihilism, but... Actually, when you think about it, Megalovania is kind of a song about nihilism. Which is a very weird thing to say, but... it makes sense.
Zombies munching around as they head to the floor. Patrol over the sundown lights. Still no more doubts. Everything just cycles around. Can't you see everything? It's a fine new thing. And I know when I'm but now if I get through somehow I will keep finding and I was something. Come on. Those water gaps are annoying because they constantly mess up our water flow. And that's just no good. Alright. Back again. Okay. I jumped into the water and exit. That's fine, though. We can just remain calm about this and everything will be okay. Oh, shoot. Give me that, please, thank you. I talked about this the other day with, like, my family and stuff, but, like, the etymology of the word dub is really dumb. Like, actually think about it. What does a dub describe? A win. What is win? A one-syllable, three-letter word. What is dub? A one-syllable, three-letter word. So people would just say they won, and then they'd say they'd got the W as a shorthand for saying they won, even though it's more syllables. So to come up with a shorthand for the shorthand, they called it a dub. And thus, stupid. Like, why? Like, actually, why? Okay, I'm actually gonna skip that one. A, the mask. Ugh. Mask is kind of that song. I don't know why it exists. Well, I know why it exists, but like it's really random, which is the point again, but it's like random in a weird way. Because every other song has something to do with something, really. I didn't even make this song because I was like feeling edgy or whatever. I just made this song because I wanted to use the Cattail melody again. So I put a darker spin on it, and there we go. The Mask. Why? Why did I do this? I mean, I like the song, but... Alright, let's get out of here. Calm flight. You ever just softly fly into a door? Alright. Let's head to the Nether and start mining some blackstone, I guess. That's my arc now. Okay. Right, that way is on fire.
Well, that was some. If I accidentally find ancient debris, then so be. Give me all that. That's right. Shoot. I forgot lava flows faster in the nether. It's doing like no damage to me. Thanks, game. Draining lava honestly sounds worse than draining an ocean right now. Yeah, it's gonna be awful draining lava around another fortress. Eon. The progression of the stream is very strange. We went from like building a road to touring to draining a bathtub. I have no idea where anything goes right now. No idea if this is the right way. Did not want to grab basalt. Basalt? It's basalt, not basalt. Very big chunk of blackstone, though. Look at all that. So much. How high up does this go? Okay. Here we go. It's great. We love it. We love to see it. Look at that. You know, this song is so new, I keep expecting parts to be there that aren't there, and not expecting parts that are there. I mean, I made this song this week. That's why I'm so silent, by the way. Just listening to it. Oh no. Oh no. How much more is there? Why is there so much black stone? Like, good for me, but, like, also why? Oh my goodness. We're gonna like head up to bedrock. There is so much black stone. I don't even know where the way home is anymore. There's like 4 different cells of things. My goodness. At this point, I'm just confused. Like, where is everything? How is everything, like, still expanding? Okay. I'm just confused now. Oh yeah, to not forget about all that up there, you know? What is this? Why is there so much blackstone? Or even am I? Like an alternate area. Come on. How much more blackstone can there be? I just wanted to build a bridge. What? Where am I? The fact that there's just a wall of blackstone here. The heck is this? Oh my goodness. How much blackstone can there be in like one area? Isn't like this is dirt or anything. No, this is like different resource. It's like equivalent of andesite, I guess. In terms of rarity, anyway. We're still not done. But you know what? I think that's probably good enough. I don't even want to think about that right now. Okay, we're out. Okay, I think we're gonna end the stream here because it's gonna be bridge time next stream, and it will be a bridge.
I really don't know what else to say. We did get a lot done though. And I will get more done next time. But until then, this will be Cattail signing off. Bye.